Hey guys, it's Hayes with cheatsheetpros.com. Today is Tuesday, December 14th, and I made a few changes to the NBA betting tab on the cheat sheet. So since there's only 3 games today, I wanted to show you what it looked like yesterday and what it's going to look like today. So let's look at the games from yesterday on 12/13. There's something that I did notice that's kind of jumped out at me over the last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to make you guys aware of it, to watch it, and what I did to flip it around. So we got our games up here, so as we're flipping down through these, you see we switched it over and we put these 5 different models up here with the score, and then we got the average line of all of them. So one thing I noticed was these two are always within a point or 2 of each other, so I retired this one. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. But what I did notice is this is a different way to calculate a difference between 2 teams using only the last 3 games. And to save the suspense, last night it went 8-1 on sides and 6-3 on totals for a 14-4 record. So let's flip through some games and take a look at it. So looking at game number 1, Memphis, Philadelphia, they've got Memphis should be favored -7 with a 210 total. Well, you guys know how to look at the totals. I'm just going to go look at the side. So Memphis -7, we come up here. Memphis is getting +3, so +3 would be the play. And then we come over here to see, so they won 126-91. Yes, we got lucky with a late scratch there, so that could have been different. So that's 1-0. Let's go ahead and look at the next game. So here we have Dallas -7. They're -3.5, so we've got a difference there of 3.5 points. So Dallas won 120-96, so that makes the side 2-0. And then we're going to go down here to Atlanta. So we've got Atlanta -2. Atlanta's laying 11.5, so we're going to flip over here to Houston and take the 11.5 points. And Houston ended up winning 132-126, so that's 3-0. And then we're going to go down here to Denver. Denver's laying 4.5. This has it at -12. And then Denver, where did you go? 113-107. They squeaked out a win there for 5-0. And then Cleveland, we've got Cleveland -11 here. They were laying 5. I think it ended up closing at 5.5. They end up winning by 11. So that's another win. That's 6-0. And then we have Phoenix laying 3.5 down here. We've got Clippers should be favored by 5. So that's a drastic difference. We come down here and Clippers end up winning 111-95 for another win. And then flipping down here to Toronto, we have Toronto -6. And they were laying 4.5, so we'd be on the Toronto side. They won 124-101. So that's another side win. Indiana, Golden State. This one is close. It's within a point. And I did like Golden State last night. I actually bet them. They missed the cover. But here we'd say Indy's -3, but Indy is getting 4.5, so Indy 4.5 or 4 would have been the play, and they end up losing 102-101 for a cover. So that's 8-0. And then the one game that I actually shared on Twitter yesterday was Milwaukee, which this had Milwaukee -18. They were +1.5. That's what it opened at. It closed at -1, -2, somewhere around there, and that is the one game that lost. Milwaukee decided not to play any offense, and they lost 117-103. I knew that game would be kind of a tricky one because the last 3, the Celtics had pummeled them and were 3-0 ATS, so I was hopeful that they would turn it around, but evidently not. But this down here is 8-1 on sides yesterday. I've noticed it doing well, but I don't have a lot of time to go through and track it. So today I had some time. I wanted to sit down and look at it. And so what I did with the cheat sheet now, let me go ahead and close this one out. That's the one from yesterday. So I did some tinkering on it this morning, and where you at? 12/13. So I believe this is the updated resave 12/13 sheet. All right, and so this is what the sheet is going to look like today when I post it. So what I did, instead of doing this, I just called it our cheat 2 projected line. And so these are the 2 different cheat 2 lines down here. So I kept this one that we looked at. So everything we looked at yesterday is right here on these games. Now, I also put in a 70-30 weighted. So it's 70% to the last 3, but also 30% to the season to just kind of get a difference of these. And these 2, you can see we retired this model. It was really close to this. And so if you've got the same model spitting out two numbers, it's not advantageous to put them side by side because it's going to skew it. So we went ahead, we left the cheat line up here. The last 10 power ranking model, I like it because it spits out some different stats. And then we've got the weighted 70-30 last three. And then down here are cheat 2 lines. We got two different ones that we're looking at. And then what I did is I pulled them all up here, and then I added this little... So whoever's going to cover, we got their little logo or whatever you call that, the little square of their name here. And then I put these little tildes or whatever they're called here to look at the cheat 2 line. So if you want to see what the cheat 2 line is, it's right here. And then we got the cheat 2 total. Totals went 6-3 yesterday, so that was pretty impressive. And then over here, this is just our total column as always, and it will say over, under, and this goes off of our middle, points per game last 3, points per game allowed last 3, roto pace, and then the cheat 2 total, which is down here. So something else to play with, should be a lot of fun. So the sheet today, I'm getting ready to post it here in a minute, but I wanted to do a quick video, is going to look like this. So you can come down here, look at the different cheat 2 models and the different lines we have for it. And then we've got our last 10 game, our normal ones. And then over here, we got our average line. I kept the space out here. I put a little space in here to give us some more room. But our cheat 2 is going to be right here. There's only 3 games today, so nothing too exciting. And then I did put a note about the games yesterday. So good luck, guys. We will talk soon. Just a quick reminder, I'm having surgery on Friday the 17th, so I'm going to be gone MIA all day, but I should be back up posting sheets on Saturday the 18th. Have a good one.